On Leo, how are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for July 18th to the 24th, 2022. So in this reading, Leo, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding July 18th to the 24th, 2022. But before we begin this reading, Leo, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button and subscribe below if you have not already for future updates. That'd be greatly appreciated over here. As well, big announcement, my new course, the Magic Manifestor Academy, is now open for enrollment. This course is specifically designed to help you use certain universal principles to create your ideal reality with your mind, with certain universal principles once again. These are things, Leo, that I personally used for myself that have helped me to create my ideal reality. And so right now you can enroll for only $33 USD. Definitely check it out. Link is in the description box below. Cheers to you if I see you in the academy, Leo. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this reading and see what it is that would like to come through for you, Leo, for July 18th to the 24th, 2022. Card stopped. All right. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Leo. Last one. Right off the bat, some of you are going to be tempted to distract yourself from a very painful truth. What that is, we're going to have to find out. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see what we got here for you, Leo, for July 18th. The 24th, right? All right, Leo. So a lot of you have this little voice inside of your head that knows how great you are. Okay, a lot of you right now, from the 18th to the 24th, even right now for some of you, are having this little voice in your head who knows how powerful you are, who knows that you can create anything if you put your mind to it. But right now there's these bigger voices that you've either internalized, or maybe it's a boss at work or a family member or someone over here who's basically stuffing you down, and it's very painful to deal with. Some of you are going to be distracting yourself from the 18th to the 24th to get away from basically this like chatter. But basically, Leo, the King of Wands is your opportunity. The King of Wands is your opportunity for the 18th to the 24th, and I'm getting that you know in your heart there's something big for you. It doesn't mean that you have to be in the public spotlight at all. The King of Wands can be a very responsible figure, even if you're more of a feminine person. There could be a King of Wands coming in for you, for all the ladies out there, a fellow fire sign. I'm not really getting that though. I'm getting that this is the energy that you are meant to embody. There's an opportunity to maybe like stand up to a bully. The problem is a lot of you are telling yourself that you're being bullied, and you're almost telling yourself, no, they want the best for me. They're actually in it for my best interest. Like right now, Leo, there's a situation where you think, oh, I have to do X, Y, or Z because it's actually in my best interest, when actually you've been manipulated into doing that to play small. I know this is a very painful truth. A lot of the Leos are like, but just stick with me, please, okay? So you also have the Seven of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords here in your challenge, Leo. And so your challenge is that walking away from something here that is going to hurt you, I feel like you're going to feel like you're a little bit of a trickster, or like people are not going to be happy with you. Your challenge is that you need to get out of a situation before you get hurt. So you see how the person on this card is creeping away with the swords from this battleground? It's because these swords can't be used against them. And there's a temptation as well, Leo. Your challenge is that you're going to think you're a bad person for actually moving towards something that you really want, that little voice in your head, probably that's been there since you were a little kid, who told you, Leo, you're capable of great things, blah, blah, blah. There's this little voice in your head. Now, I can't believe I didn't mention it up until this point. But what I am telling you is there's going to be a love offer here, Leo, for a lot of you for the 18th to the 24th. That is basically just a distraction that you're going to, I'm not saying it's completely false for some of you, but you're going to use as a distraction from what you really need to do, making this big life shift, maybe letting go of a job, or letting go of or something like big here, like anything that takes you off your true path in life, the destined path that you're really meant to go on, that your soul knows, the little voice and trying to tell you. There's a love offer that it's from a very destructive person I'm getting. It's from someone that intuitively you know, oh, this person's just immature, they're not on my level. But you may take this offer, allow a problematic person into your life, or even let a problematic person that's already in your life, for some of you, stay around, just so that you can have the excuse of like not thinking about this bigger problem of becoming the King of Wands and like really doing what you're meant to do, just so you can be like, oh, like basically distract yourself with another problem. Okay, but when the universe is trying to assassinate your ego right now, Leo. The universe, and not in a bad way, but first you have to let go of something for the real soul to shine through. The universe is trying to assassinate your ego, and for some of you, it's doing very sloppy work. Where when you have this, some of you it's going to be a past lover, when you have this person coming in, even if it's just the idea of them, maybe you're pursuing the idea. If there's no one in your life, it's the, oh, I need to do this, or it's like you're using a person, a love that's not really true love to distract yourself. When the universe uses a person, it's very sloppy work, because the deepest hurts are when it's responsibility for yourself. When you know, no, I'm just the one distracting myself. Whereas when someone comes in, then you can just blame it on them, and it's very sloppy work by the universe. So just be aware of that. These are all things that are coming through. Now, Leo, when it comes to your overall general energy, it's not bad at all, right? But there is this shift when it comes to what you're doing, where you're at. You have the Six of Swords, you have the Sun, and you also have the Hierophant here. So certainly, I'm just getting breaking free from authority, and it's going to make you very happy. Moving from choppy waters to calmer waters here. I'm not sure what this is about. Some of you are not going to actually make a physical shift, but it's basically an internal decision that, oh, where I'm at right now is just temporary. Where I'm at right now, I'm actually going to go somewhere like different in the future. But right now, I have to stay where I'm at, and I'm not here to judge that. Who would judge you for that? That's the same thing to do. But when the universe calls you to shift, just make sure you're ready to take the jump and not stay. Because the thing that the universe is telling me to tell you, for some of you Leos, is that, you know, if you put it off till tomorrow, sometimes tomorrow never comes, right? If you put, oh, I'll just make the jump later, sometimes later never comes. And you have a lot of social pressure to stay where you are. There's going to be conflict if you decide to listen to that small voice in your head. There's going to be a lot of people that don't understand you. And you're going to have to be willing to look bad to people. But, like, you know, a lot of these people, you know, who the hell are they? Like, people are afraid of being judged, but do we ask ourselves the deeper question of who's judging? Little scoundrels are judging you, right? So it's like, put them in percent, knock them down to size here, Leo. Now, I'm going to be honest, excuse me. There's a lot of deep emotional pain coming up for you and what you don't see coming. And I'm getting that it's like almost someone tries to come in to distract you. Or even if it's a drug, it's like anything that you're using, whether it be a person coming in to distract you, whether it be a certain drug, whether it be sex addiction, food addiction, addiction to television, addiction to exercise, addiction to work, addiction to something, it's no longer going to work anymore, and it's going to make you very sad, and it's going to lead you back to the frequency of what am I really here to do? Nostalgia. It could be a past person, but I'm getting the frequency of your higher self. King of Wands to the Six of Cups, very powerful frequency, Leo. And what I'm getting here, Leo, is prepare to confront your shadow. Prepare for a lot of sadness to come up here. But really, it's just so that you can shift to where you really need to be. We're going to have to clarify to see what this is about, Leo. But when it comes to the advice from your spirit guides here, you have the Star, you have the Five of Pentacles, and you also have the Knight of Swords here, right? and the advice from your spirit guides here. So Leo, right now a lot of you here are thinking too much about the long term. Okay, this is what Spirit's bringing to your attention. You see, the advice of the Knight of Swords is not to really think about long-term consequences too much, because you're in a situation where you need immediate action to take place to resolve a deep issue within you, whether this be a person or a relationship or whatever. And the advice here coming through with the Five of Pentacles here is there could be an opportunity right in front of your face, or the opportunity really is you may have to downgrade before you can upgrade. And this is something that you're very scared of, Leo. After working with probably, hundreds or 1,000 tarot clients at this point and other clients through my coaching, the biggest thing is people know that they have to make a shift, but they can't let go, because they say, well, if I let go, then what's going to be there? But the universe doesn't call you in a certain situation if it doesn't have something better to replace what you're going to let go of. So it's just about trust. Do you have faith? Do you know that the universe will always support you? Do you know that you are abundant? Do you know that your mind creates reality? And that I'm just going to be honest because I know what this is, but sometimes I have to tiptoe around people to not offend them and stuff like that. But do you know that your mind creates your reality? And do you know that, Leo, a lot of you are convinced otherwise because it's easier it's to control you. Okay, do you know the seal of alchemy means thought creates reality? People who had that symbol, they had to make a symbol because people would be killed for this knowledge. I know it seems like a fluffy joke. Everyone, every guru, every self-help speaker is on YouTube now saying, your thoughts create your reality and I'm here to help you to do it. It's real. Okay? You're letting these things hijack you, and basically, you have all the power in the world, Leo. Healing as well. You have the star. Connect with nature. Be sure you go out, connect with nature. Mother Nature is the best doctor. That's also something they don't want you to know, right? Mother Nature is the best doctor, okay? So if you're struggling with a physical ailment, for some of you I sense that, it's because 90% of physical problems are always to do with emotional. And spiritual. And we don't realize this because we don't understand how the universe works. I'm telling you, I understand how the universe works. Not everything. I'm literally so stupid in most areas, but not in the spiritual areas. Okay? No. And for example, I was actually grappling with a friend a few weeks ago, and I really there's something about it that damaged my rib, and the left side of your body is the feminine, has to do with the mother. And I was told by a very spiritual woman that that was going to happen to you anyway. And you know what? Let's focus on you here, Leo. Now let's go ahead and clarify why is the Seven of Swords your challenge? Why is the Seven of Swords your might seem crazy? Why is the Seven of Swords your challenge here, Leo, for the 18th to the 24th? Let's see. Okay, yeah, you feel like a bad person for doing something that's going to make you very happy. Why is the Seven of Swords here in your challenge? Okay, the Seven of Swords in your challenge is you got to do something about this problem. You have the Hanged Man, so you're basically stuck. You're in a suspended state. You can't keep avoiding it. The drugs that you try to use to run away from this internal problem, they're not going to work anymore. The person that you try to use is not going to work anymore. You realize you're stuck, right? You realize that. And it has to do with authority or something, and it has to do with maybe someone you're in a relationship you're not satisfied with anymore. Could be a King of Wands you're dealing with for some of you in a relationship, not really respecting you, not being emotionally available. Not for all of you, though. It's more that you need to embody that, because you have the Hierophant again, and now you have the Page of Swords. So you need to question authority. Get more information on this authority. And a lot of you are going back. I literally can tap into your thoughts, some of you. And it's a lot of you oh, I know what he's saying, but maybe he's just a psych. Maybe it's not true. Listen, you can believe whatever you want. What I'm telling you is a lot of you have been manipulated, and it's like none of your thoughts are your own thoughts. It's like, it's like, and I'm not saying I'm above this, right? But I am to a certain, like, you're basically questioning authority, and you're going to have to get out before this authority hurts you. It's like, if you don't create your own reality, someone will create it for you, Leo. And that's basically what's going on here. But a lot of you are like, can you admit that? Or are you just going to go, like, Netflix and chill with Billy Bob? Like, fuck off. All right, let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and, but you're moving towards happiness. You're your own authority. Like, yeah, I don't want to say things like to get kicked. Like, if you want to know what I really have my opinions are, go enroll in the. I literally just had something I wanted to say, but I can't say it on YouTube. Okay. If you want to know my real thoughts about this reality, go join the Magic Manifestor Academy. Link in the. I'm not trying to be. I'm just telling you. I had a thought. It's in the academy. I can't say it here. Can't say it here. Some of you also, let's see why the King of Wands is maybe here. Like, what you're seeing right now is a King of Wands archetype being channeled, basically. So just be aware of what that may look. It's not even, it's just, okay, why is it here for you? Why is the King of Wands your opportunity, Leo? Because, like, if you're a Leo and you don't know that you're meant to be the center of attention, that you're meant, it's like not always, because of your different placements, we're all unique, it's not all set in stone, but it's like, if you're a Leo and you're trying to act like you're not a Leo, you're going to get pissed off at people who are actually acting like Leos. Or it's like, you're going to be, like, you're just going to be living a fucking lie. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here in your opportunity, Leo? King of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and also the Justice card here. So yeah, a lot of you just have beliefs. I'm telling you, it's like on the physical plane, like social conditioning has hijacked you, where the King of Wands in your opportunity, some sort of self-expression of that little voice telling you who you really are, you can translate into physical well-being. Like the Ace of Pentacles is maybe a new job opportunity. You could have a King of Wands, someone who's a little bit off the wall who can hire you, like something like that, and like be open to opportunities, right? So it's like there's something about your expression, who you are, as that fire, that Leo, that lion. Even if you're a woman, doesn't matter. This is who you are. There's something that leads to abundance in the physical world, and it's just the beginning, though. You also have the Justice card here, bringing balance to your life. So expressing yourself, you're going to have an optimistic future as well. The Three of Wands here, is very powerful. It's optimistic future. It's like there's nothing. Of course, at first it might be scary, but there's nothing bad that will come by you being more who you really are, and maybe going down a new path in life here, Leo. It's beautiful. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next week. This is the Autistic Mystic.